Welcome back to Two Wheel Trends, your go-to channel for everything about motorcycles, from reviews to in-depth analysis of the newest bikes. Today, we're going to take a closer look at the 2025 Honda Shadow 750. The Honda Shadow lineup has been around for decades, and it continues to evolve while maintaining its iconic cruiser heritage. This year's model brings a few refinements that will appeal to both seasoned riders and those new to the cruiser scene. So, let's dive right in and see what the 2025 Honda Shadow 750 has to offer. First things first, let's talk about the overall look of this bike. Honda has kept the classic cruiser aesthetic intact, but they've added some subtle modern touches that make the 2025 model stand out without straying too far from its roots. The Shadow 750 has always been known for its timeless style, and the 2025 edition doesn't disappoint in that regard. The front end of the 2025 Honda Shadow 750 is all about simplicity and elegance. You've got a large, round headlight that's nestled between beefy front forks. The headlight is traditional but with an upgraded LED system for better visibility, especially at night. The chrome accents on the headlight casing give it that classic cruiser vibe, while the modern lighting keeps you safe and visible on the road. Below the headlight, you've got a well-proportioned front fender that hugs the tire closely, adding to the bike's sleek look. Moving down, the front suspension is a conventional telescopic fork setup, with decent travel to soak up bumps and uneven surfaces on the road. It's built for comfort, and even though it's not the most sophisticated suspension system out there, it gets the job done for most cruising scenarios. The front wheel is a 17-inch cast wheel with a retro design, fitted with a fat tire that not only complements the cruiser style but also gives you a stable and comfortable ride. As we move to the side profile of the 2025 Shadow 750, you'll immediately notice the low-slung, stretched-out design. This is what gives the Shadow its cruiser identity. The long wheelbase and low seat height contribute to a relaxed, laid-back riding position, which is perfect for those long highway rides. The fuel tank has a teardrop shape, another classic cruiser element. It holds about 3.7 gallons of fuel, which gives you a decent range for longer rides. The tank itself is adorned with Honda's classic emblem, and the paint finish is immaculate. For 2025, Honda is offering a few new color schemes, including a deep metallic red, matte black, and a striking pearl white. These color options really make the bike pop, and depending on your style, you can choose a version that suits your personality. The engine is a dominant visual feature on the side of the bike. The 745cc V-twin engine is positioned prominently, with chrome covers on the cylinders and a blacked-out engine case for a nice contrast. The pipes that come out from the engine have a slight bend and run parallel along the bottom of the bike before ending in two slashy-cut exhausts. The dual pipes not only look great, but they also produce that signature V-twin rumble that cruiser enthusiasts love. It's not too loud, but it's got just the right amount of growl to let people know you're riding a serious machine. One of the standout features of the side profile is the forward foot controls. These put your feet in a stretched-out position, which is typical for cruiser motorcycles. Combined with the pullback handlebars, you get the very relaxed, upright posture when riding. This makes the Shadow 750 incredibly comfortable for longer rides, where you're covering many miles at a steady pace. If we take a look at the back of the bike, you'll see that Honda has kept things clean and minimal. The rear fender is short but wide, following the contour of the rear wheel, which is a larger 15-inch cast wheel with another fat tire. This not only gives the bike a balanced stance but also enhances the comfort and grip at the rear. The taillight is a small, integrated unit with LED lighting. It's tucked in neatly under the fender, which keeps the rear of the bike looking uncluttered. The rear suspension features dual shocks, and while they may look old school, they're adjustable for preload, so you can tweak them depending on your weight or riding conditions. It's not a sport-tuned setup by any means, but it offers enough damping for a smooth, comfortable ride, especially when you're cruising on highways or city streets. The rear section is kept simple and elegant, with minimal chrome, which complements the overall retro modern aesthetic Honda has nailed with this model. Now, let's talk about the heart of the 2025 Honda Shadow 750. The engine. It's powered by a 745cc liquid-cooled V-twin engine, which is a hallmark of the Spikes lineup. The V-twin configuration is crucial because it gives the Shadow that low-end torque and smooth power delivery that cruiser riders love. The engine produces around 45 horsepower and 47 pounds-to-feet of torque, which might not sound like a lot compared to sportier bikes, but for a cruiser, it's all about that low-end grunt. What makes the Shadow 750's engine special is its reliability and ease of use. Honda's engineers have worked hard to refine the engine over the years, and it's now one of the most dependable engines in the cruiser segment. It's also incredibly user-friendly, with the smooth throttle response and plenty of torque available right from the bottom of the rev range. This makes it easy to ride in the city, where you're constantly stopping and starting, but it's also great on the open road, where you can relax and let the engine's torque pull you along effortlessly. The engine is paired with a 5-speed transmission, which might seem a little old-fashioned in today's world of 6- and 7-speed gearboxes, but it works perfectly for the type of riding the Shadow is built for. The shifts are smooth and precise, and the gear ratios are well suited for both city cruising and highway speeds. At 60 to 70 miles per hour, the engine is just taking over nicely in 5th gear, giving you a relaxed, comfortable ride with plenty of power in reserve for overtaking or climbing hills. Performance-wise, the 2025 Honda Shadow 750 is all about smooth, relaxed cruising. It's not the bike that's going to set any speed records, but that's not what it's designed for. The low-end torque from the V-twin engine makes it incredibly easy to ride at low speeds, which is perfect for navigating city streets or taking a leisurely ride through the countryside. On the highway, the Shadow is stable and comfortable, with enough power to maintain speeds of 70 to 80 miles per hour without feeling strained. One area where the Shadow really excels is comfort. The low seat height, combined with the forward foot controls and pullback handlebars, puts you in a very natural, upright riding position. The seat itself is wide and well padded, making it comfortable for long rides. Whether you're cruising around town or hitting the open road for a weekend getaway, the Shadow 750 will keep you comfortable mile after mile. The suspension, while not particularly sophisticated, does a good job of soaking up bumps and rough roads. It's not going to handle like a sport bike, but for a cruiser, it's more than adequate. The front forks and rear shocks offer enough damping to keep the ride smooth, even on uneven surfaces. As for the brakes, the 2025 Shadow 750 comes equipped with a single-disc brake up front and a drum brake at the rear. This might seem like a step backward compared to modern bikes with dual-disc setups, but for a cruiser, it's more than enough stopping power. The front disc provides strong, predictable braking, while the rear drum offers a smooth, controlled feel. ABS is also available as an option, which is a nice touch for added safety. Now let's talk about pricing. The 2025 Honda Shadow 750 is positioned as a mid-range cruiser, making it accessible to a wide range of riders. Depending on the model and the options you choose, the price for the base model starts at around $8,000, with ABS models costing slightly more. Given the build quality, reliability, and overall performance, it's a fantastic value for money. Honda has always been known for producing bikes that offer excellent bang for your buck, and the Shadow 750 continues that tradition. In conclusion, the 2025 Honda Shadow 750 is an excellent choice for anyone looking for a classic cruiser with modern touches. It's comfortable, easy to ride, and offers that iconic V-twin sound and feel that cruiser riders love. Whether you're new to motorcycles or a seasoned rider looking for a reliable, stylish cruiser, the Shadow 750 is definitely worth considering. Thanks for tuning into Two Wheel Trends. If you enjoyed this detailed review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest motorcycle reviews, tips, and trends. We'll see you next time with another in-depth look at the latest bikes on the market. Ride safe, and we'll catch you on the next video.